स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। आज हम क्लास 7 साइंस के चैप्टर 12 के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स देखेंगे। तो चलिए बिना देरी किए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स विद द राइट वर्ड फ्रॉम द ब्रैकेट। फर्स्ट है द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम द डैश, आंसर माउथ। नेक्स्ट, eyelids have dash muscles, answer involuntary. Next, dash is not a function of the muscular system, answer production of blood cells. Next, muscles of the heart are dash, answer cardiac muscles. Next, pushing forward the food that has been chewed is a function of the dash, answer esophagus. Second question, find a match for me. First है cardiac muscles. We never feel tired. Next are brought about by muscles. Chewing movement of jaws. Next pepsin. Enzymes of gastric juice. Next cramps. Uncontrolled and painful contraction of muscles. Next skeletal muscles. Always function in pairs. Third question, who is telling a lie? Answer, tongue is lying. Reason, taste buds of tongue can tell all different tastes like sweet, sour, etc. Next, large intestine is lying. Reason, large intestine is 1.5 meter long. Next, appendix is lying. Reason, appendix is a vestigial organ in humans. It does not aid digestion. Fourth question, give reason. First है food becomes acidic in the stomach. Answer, gastric glands of stomach secretes gastric juice. This gastric juice contains hydrochloric acid which is mixed with the food. Therefore, food in stomach becomes acidic. Second question, cardiac muscles are said to be involuntary muscles. Answer, cardiac muscles bring about the contraction and relaxation of the heart. This function of cardiac muscles does not depend on our will. Therefore, cardiac muscles are said to be involuntary muscles. Next question, intoxicating substances should not be consumed. Answer, consuming intoxicating addictive substances can cause harm to our health. Tobacco, smoking cigarettes, consuming alcohol are bad addictive habits. Some of these also cause cancer of various organs. The functioning of the system of the body is disturbed due to such habits. Therefore, intoxicating substances should not be consumed. Next question. Your muscles should be strong and efficient. Answer. Our body carries variety of activities involving muscle movements like walking, running, talking, laughing, jumping, throwing. Certain activities like chopping wood with an axe and carrying heavy load, etc. demands great strength. Therefore, to carry out these different activities, our muscles should be strong and efficient. Fifth question, answer the following. First है, how many types of muscles are there? Which are those types? Answer, there are three types of muscles. Those muscles are skeletal muscles, heart or cardiac muscles, and smooth muscles. Next question, what causes the problem of acidity? What is its effect on the body? Answer, our stomach produces acid HCl to digest the food that we eat. When the amount of acid produced is more than what is required by our stomach, it causes acidity. This further causes gastric inflammation and ulcer in the stomach. Next question, name the different types of teeth. What is the function of each type? Answer, there are four different types of teeth, namely incisors, canines, premolar and molar. Incisors easily cut and shear food into small pieces. The function of canine teeth is to tear and shred food apart. Premolars and molar are helpful for chewing and grinding food. Sixth question, sketch and label a diagram of the digestive system and describe it in your own words. Diagram of digestive system. Description. First है mouth. Digestion of food begins in the mouth. Food is chewed with the help of teeth into very small pieces. Next है salivary gland. Salivary gland which secretes saliva are present in the mouth cavity located in front of the ears near the pharynx and below the tongue. Saliva is carried to the mouth via ducts and mixed with food during the process of chewing. Pharynx, throat. The esophagus and the trachea open into the pharynx Esophagus, it is a tube leading from the pharynx to the stomach. It pushes the food towards the stomach. Liver, the liver is the largest gland in the body. Main function of liver is to store glucose. Liver secretes bile which is stored in the gallbladder. Bile contains bile salts. Bile is carried into small intestine. It mixes with the food there and help in the digestion of fats. Pancreas. The pancreas secretes pancreatic juice that contain various enzymes. Stomach. The last sac part of alimentary canal is called the stomach. Gastric gland of the stomach secretes gastric juice which contain hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus. Food gets churned in the stomach that helps in mixing of gastric juice with the food. Mainly proteins are digested in the stomach. Food becomes semi-solid slurry which is slowly pushed into the small intestine. Small intestine, it is about 6 meters long. Most of the digestion and absorption of food takes place in the small intestine. Three different digestive juices are mixed with the food in the small intestine. Nutrients obtained by the process of digestion are absorbed into the blood in the small intestine. Large intestine, it is about 1.5 meter long. Only water is absorbed in the large intestine. A small part called the appendix is attached to the first part of large intestine. Undigested food from the small intestine enters the large intestine and is thrown out of the body through the anus. स्टूडेंट यहाँ हमारे चैप्टर 12 के क्वेश्चन आंसर कंप्लीट हो गए हैं। अगर आपको वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलिए। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।